neighborhood was, right? I want to know the toughest man on the planet is. That's what we're gonna find out.
Brendan, it's me, Pop.
What are you doing here?
Tommy's back.
Did he say if he wants to see me?
I'm proud of you, Tommy. What you did for that kid in the tank.
What was I supposed to do, let him drown?
Tommy Reardon, you saved my life.
Look, Brendan, the bank has got to go by the new appraisal figures. You're upside down on your mortgage.
How much do you need? I didn't come in for long, Frank. I was hoping that you would train me. Are you serious?
There's such a unique father-son relationship. Each of you have different relationships with Nick's character. Could you personally relate to any of that yourselves, just in your own lives, your own relationships?
Well, yes and no. I can only really relate because I have the opposite. So I can relate in regards to imagining how I would feel if I lost that deep connection that I have with my family. You know.
How about for you? Was there anything personally that resonated with you?
Well, I grew up in around alcoholism, so I totally get that world, and I'd have no judgment on it. So it's like that's my life, and I totally love my family too. My family love, I'm very, very deeply connected to them, but I experienced that, so I don't have a judgment for it. It's something, and it was a pleasure to be able to do that part of Warrior. For me, was like service in a way to go, okay, well, let's get this out and have a look at it without being, without trying to preach about anything. You know?
Were you at all kind of jealous that you didn't get to beat the shit out of people that these guys got to do?
No, not at all. Not at all. I'm 70 and let them beat each other up. I'll sit and have a beer,
There's this big tournament. Top 16 middleweights in the world. And when it takes all, I'm gonna need a trainer of that much you were good at. Frank, I need this.
I got a family to protect. Everything I do is for them.
What's going on up here?
Daddy is now a princess.
Mom needed you. I needed you. You're my big brother. You bailed on me. I was a 16-year-old kid. What the hell did I know?
You had a choice, okay? You had a choice.
What would you say the two of you learned from each other? Acting-wise, life-wise. Any life lessons?
Oh, look, I think you learn from other great actors, and I really do. It's hard to say this with Tommy here, but I'm going to say it anyway. It's great to watch him work, and it's great to, and what I think sometimes is it's great to not be able to work out how someone's doing what they're doing, because then something really special is happening. When it's mysterious, to me, that's far more interesting. So on one hand, I'd like to ask him a lot of questions about that stuff, and one day I'm sure I will. But on the other hand, I don't want to ask him because I don't really want to know. Because it's kind of magic. Because I don't care.
Because I just don't really care.
Yeah. And what do you think you learned?
I was pinching myself saying
I'm just thinking about what Frankie Grillo says. I'm like, kind of a little piece of me dies whenever I see just when he says, when you're playing a lead, to have two leading males, do you know what I mean, together, and to work with somebody there's no lead in this movie, do you know what I mean? And these are two leads who are also characters. So it's lovely to find a leading male actor who I can get on with, because I'm very alpha male about things, and appreciate their choices and appreciate the differences. And to be honest, when I watch Warrior, it's funny because when I'm doing a job, I'm in a different place. But when I watch the film back, I follow Brandon's story more than my own. I follow his story. I love him. Does that make sense?
Yeah, totally.
And I get it, and that's my life.
Yeah.
I don't see Tommy. I see him. And I think it's like, you know what I mean? I go, yeah, that's what I would have done.
Working with Tom, did working with him remind you of some of your roles when you were his age? Or his demeanor?
He more reminds me of Mickey Rourke, a young Mickey Rourke. I just hope he doesn't go for cheek implants.
War hero Tommy Reardon, who has become an overnight sensation, and Brendan Conlon, the physics teacher,
Because if we're not, I will throw in the towel.